All right.
I take him because I'm hooked.
Yep. Same. All right. We are live. Welcome, everyone, to our live LiveGood Friday, Firestarter-Friday training call, recognition Friday call for today, August 18th, 2023. Just coming off another big week with LiveGood. Numbers continue to roll in. We've got a packed call today. Awesome speakers on with us today. I'm going to let Ryan, Lisa, and Nodder kind of open it up. Talk about any announcements they have. Nodder, you got anything you want to say today?
Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ben. Great call last night, ladies and gentlemen. We actually had people come on board last night and hitting bronze by the end of the night. That's the recognition. That's how we're realizing that we're doing something right. So I want to thank all of you for keeping the main thing, and that's helping people to get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. And the way Ryan and Lisa and Ben are packing that pipeline of our amazing products, the $9.95 a month just makes so much sense. And we're not the ones that are sharing it with you. Costco, 100 million people, Amazon, 200 million people. What Ben is doing and what dragged them out of their retirement, thank you, is just adding network marketing, which is the industry that we love, into an existing exploding future of commerce, which is club membership. So we're rocking. I love watching everyday people getting on board, getting on our products and noticing the difference. And that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. People get on our products, and within 2 or 3 weeks, even though they said, oh, I don't want to recruit, I'm just going to pay the one-time $40 in case I refer someone, or I'm going to use LiveGood as a kind of a repellent card. If one of my friends tried to pitch me on a new $50 bottle of vitamin or some club-saving thing, no, I'm just going to. So you got people coming on board, getting on our products, loving our products, seeing results at 100% 90-day money-back guarantee, and they're paying the one-time $40 just in case they refer someone. Then you have people out there that get it. They get it, that this is a revolution, and they want to cut a big piece of pie. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have 600,000 people. That's nothing. I'm thankful for it. We're blown away by it, but that's nothing compared to 7 billion people that need to get healthy and stay healthy. And remember one thing, getting healthy and saving money is not a fad. It never gets old. Back to you, Ben.
You're right. People get it, and that's what is driving this. Once you see it, you get it. It makes perfect sense, and you can't unsee it. Ryan, what do you got for us?
Okay, hey everybody. All right, so a couple of updates. Let's start with Factor 4. That will be back on the website live by this time next week for sure.
Yes,
absolutely guaranteed. We will not. I'm calling it right now. This time next Friday, Ben. We are happy that it's being sold again. So,
hallelujah.
Sorry for the delay on that. What was that, Ben? Go ahead.
When will we run out again? Actually,
not going to, because I might have spent all of our money on.
Don't do that. We got new products coming.
Load up, bro. Load up.
Oh my God.
Load up.
Hey, can I tell you something? 7, I think we counted this morning, Lisa, 7 products that are in advanced stages of the pipeline right now. Like, I don't think you guys realize, like, it's moving fast and furious. Ben, you already dropped the essential oils. You name dropped it. The nootropic, I have not name dropped. I'm holding out strong. I've been getting a lot of emails because of my last week showing people the color and what it is. So that's been fun. But we are still focusing on the cognition. We are still focusing on the lean muscle mass. We are focusing on the core health principles. So there's a lot of buzz there. We are evaluating a lot of other things in different areas as well. You know what's interesting, Ben? We've been getting a lot of requests. I think people are going to love to hear this. If you have a child, or it could be a toddler, it could be a teenager, it's a challenge, but we're trying to put together a one-of-a-kind, whole food-based multivitamin supplement, something for call it for children. But the challenge there, of course, is a toddler is not the same as a teenager, and we're navigating that right now. So that's exciting. That is huge. And there's just so much more right behind that. I know, Ben, you and I are working on some designs and stuff right now. We're keeping busy with it. Other than the Factor 4, we are fully in stock. I don't forecast any other outages. So come next week, I mean, my stress levels will probably go from like a 9 to a hopefully you can dip down to a 3 or 4. Oh my gosh, this product inventory has been driving me nuts. But I really do appreciate everybody's feedback and input. So guys, keep that coming. And I'm excited. I'm excited to hear from everybody today. We didn't get to hear the rank advancements yet, but that's always exciting stuff. I'll send it back to you, Ben.
Awesome. The nootropic. date, time frame? What do you
Yeah,
got?
thank you. Yeah, this time next Friday, we will, if everything goes, we will have it then in the warehouse early next week, mid next week. But if we're ready, hopefully by next Friday, hopefully we can be sitting here a week from today and saying, here it is. This is what it is. Get it. You go. You know?
Nice. Very
That's
exciting.
perfect.
Yeah, I know Ryan's super pumped about that. I'm really excited about the new E3 reformulated.
Yeah, baby.
Enhanced version. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Along with another kind of fitness workout brain supplement. Just yeah, super powerful. That one is probably right after the nootropic, right?
Right after. Very close.
Awesome. Yeah, we got to get the new E3 going. So that stuff is awesome. I'm running out of my sample stuff.
I just did. Thank God.
Good job. All right, so I'm gonna give one quick announcement, then turn it over to Lisa, because somehow you guys, like, when there's complaints, Lisa's like the nicest one, so they think that she's gonna listen to them. I know they're complaining.
She does.
They're like scared to complain to me or something. But Lisa tells us everything that you guys are hearing out there. So there was one thing that was kind of weird on the website. The pricing of the Daily Essentials pack, if you bought them individually, was $27.40, but if you bought the pack, we had it priced at $29.95. I don't know how that slipped by and we didn't realize that. So we fixed it. So now the Daily Essentials pack is $2.55 less. It's $27.40, same as if you buy them individually. So hopefully Lisa will not get any more complaints about that. And just since I know the question is coming, if you just bought a Daily Essentials pack and you paid $29.95 and you absolutely need your $2.55 back, email support. We'll add it to your credit wallet. You could then decide if you want to get it paid in commissions or use it towards further future purchases of product or membership or whatever like that. All right, Lisa, what do you got for us?
Awesome. Thank you for making that adjustment. Yes, I get lots of emails from all over the place, and I try to help out the best I can. But what Ryan said about having all these supplements in the pipeline, like really more than the pipeline, they're in the works, is so exciting. I think this is one of my favorite parts about the whole process, is just launching these products and also going about like what's next. Like I already said to him this morning after we dropped the kids off at the bus stop, I said, okay, we have those 7. I said, this is what we need next. Like we are just constantly rolling, and it really is so fun and so exciting. And I love being able to bring these products to you guys, all at affordable prices. You guys are doing an amazing job. And always remember, there's 2 sides to work. So just know your people that you're working with. Either you work the business side and they roll over into the product, so you work the product side, the retail side, and of course, they're going to roll over into the membership. And then like Nader said, why would you not just pay the $40 affiliate fee? Even if you don't plan to work anything, just get yourself in there. And then maybe you will. Either regardless, you're in the matrix. So it's such a great opportunity for everybody. Use me. Please email me questions for health and wellness stuff. I am getting a ton of support questions right now. And really, I'm just forwarding those over to support because I need to let everybody do their specific jobs. And support is trained most to be able to answer those questions much more than I am. And then they send me any, product and health related questions. So just really try to utilize the correct people. Support at livegood.com, Lisa at livegood.com. Very different things. But appreciate you guys. You were doing awesome. Love these Friday calls always because I love telling people to join to learn about the business. Because lately I really have been getting a lot of, I don't know where to begin. And I just say, first and foremost, join Fridays. You will learn a lot from all our top leaders. So it's so cool. Thank you guys for being here. And I'm excited to hear these rank advancements. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. I love it. Lisa talking about the comp plan, Nader talking about products. What is going on here? Awesome stuff. All right. So yeah, we kind of talked about new products. We've got some new packs coming. Lisa sent a bunch of good ideas over to me. I'm still kind of going through everything. Marketing materials. We'll have a marketing materials page on the site here very quickly with a lot of banners, new videos that are coming out on the products, the logo, if you want to create your own marketing material or stickers, clothes, whatever. You could do that, banners. Yeah. So that's all coming. Yeah, that's all I got. So let's go into the rank advances. It's another huge week. I mean, guys, this is so exciting. And this is really one of the most just validating parts of
Yes.
what we're doing is that people are actually having results. And not only, I mean, the products are awesome. We knew people would get results with the products, but it's so cool to see just the excitement that people have about these products because they truly are life-changing. But when you look at the opportunity, you look at the number of people, many of them for the first time ever, who have never been able to enroll anyone in any network marketing company, having success here for the first time ever, getting into profit, seeing they can do it, believing, knowing that this is such a easy, true, genuine way to be able to share honest, good, healthy products that people need and be able to feel good about it while at the same time making money. I mean, it is just the biggest, easiest win-win scenario ever created in this industry. And I think that the numbers really just speak volumes to back that up. The rank advancements, again, are huge. So let's go through them. We had another big week. Over 5,000 new people joined yesterday alone. I think it was like 23,000 for the week, a little slower than the previous week. But man, to put in over 20,000 people in a week in any company is absolutely huge. So yeah, I mean, that is, the momentum is not slowing down. You guys are on fire. Already over 2,000 people today, and it's only noon. So another 4,813 new bronze ranked affiliates. Congratulations to all of our new bronzes. Hit that rank. Hopefully you got an email from me today. If you didn't, email support, because I want to make sure that those emails are going out. Just congratulating you on that huge achievement. That's the first step towards the bigger ranks in the company and really just showing you that you could do it. So again, congratulations, because I know a lot of you guys did it, first of all, your first week, but a lot of you have struggled in the industry for a long time and are finally seeing that this is something that you can see yourself having success with, see yourself making money with. And that's really what gets me so excited. So 558 new silvers, 558 new silver ranked affiliates. Congratulations to all of our silvers, over 20 people in your organization. Huge accomplishment. Awesome job. 77 new golds, 77 new gold ranked affiliates. And I love, and I've been talking about this industry of network marketing was not designed so people can make $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 a month in income. It was designed, as Nader likes to say, a side hustle to help people make an extra $300 to $500 a month on the side of their job, their main focus in life. And that's what we've kind of lost over the last probably 15, 20 years in this industry, is it's either people are making a lot of money or people are making nothing. There's very few people in the middle making that $300 to $500 a month. That's what we want to focus on. And when we have 558 silver, 77 golds, right in that sweet spot every single week as we continue to grow, that's what this business is about. Creating that extra $300 to $500 a month side hustle. That's what's going to keep people in. That's what's going to keep people motivated. That's really what's going to change a lot of lives. An extra $300 a month is a lot of money for a lot of families out there, especially now. And that's, that really, I see those numbers and I just get so pumped that we're doing the right thing, that we're helping so many people, and it just feels awesome. So congratulations to all of our silvers, all our new golds. We also had another 13 new platinum ranked affiliates this week alone. I think we had 11 last week, 13 this week. You guys are just on fire. Platinums have over 500 people in their organization, averaging anywhere from $1,500 to some of them. We've got a few platinums making over $10,000 a month who are recruiting a lot of people. Their teams are duplicating a lot. So somewhere, the average is probably $3,000 to $4,000 a month, maybe $3,000 a month, I would say, average platinum income. So congratulations to all our platinums. No new diamonds this week, but you guys are on fire. So congratulations to all of our newly achieved rank qualifiers. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. Keep rocking to the next one. And great job. Awesomeness. Nader, you want to add anything?
I do, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, did you just hear what he said? 20,000 people in a week. Ben and I have been doing this combined for 50 years. We started as reps, and we've been blessed beyond measure to own companies, consult companies, so on and so forth. Companies don't put 5,000 people in the entire summer in their companies. Companies throw conventions, they call it training, the beginning of the summer and right before holidays to help them survive because it makes them money during the dead months. We are doing 20,000 people a week during summer while other companies are dead because people rather save the money and take their kids to an amusement park or drive down the beach instead of paying $100 for a plant in a bottle. 1, 2, ladies and gentlemen, you saw me what I just grabbed. Show me another home-based business that actually drops prices. See, as we grow, as our buying power grows, we have so many vendors begging us to take their products. And Lisa and Ryan are so picky with ingredients and where the products are made. But when we get the products and when we realize we're saving money, guess what do? We pass on the savings to our family member, which we call members, which is you. Show me another company. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of networkers are coming into LiveGood because they see the revolution. They see the fresh breath of air. Like I said, it's a gut check. A lot of them are standing in front of the mirror, say, hey, listen, this LiveGood thing got 600,000 people. They're showing people a $28 bottle of 1,500 milligrams CBD oil. When I called the same guy, Nader, last month, trying to sell him $100 CBD oil. People are doing a gut check. People are doing a gut check. So right now, all of your network marketing friends are watching LiveGood. Get that tour page. Today is the momentum day. Get that tour page. 20,000 people in a week. Almost 5,000 people got their money back. When in this industry, less than one person make the dream money. LiveGood is a revolution, ladies and gentlemen, and you are part of it. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing what we're doing. Back to you, Ben.
Sorry, I'm muted. I'm back.
Perfect.
I was typing. I didn't want you guys to hear my typing. But yeah, we had over 22,000 new members last week, a little bit better than 20,000, even though 5,000 a week is absolutely huge in this industry, especially this time of year. So to be doing these numbers consistently week in, week out, in the slowest time of the year is, yeah, it's awesome. And the exciting thing, it's so funny how I hear so many different people talking about LiveGood. I mean, companies are freaking out about what we're doing because we're doing it right. And it's really cool. And once they see it, it's funny. I don't want to sound negative, but it's funny how, when you draw attention to it, it just it gives it more. Anything you draw attention to makes it bigger. And these leaders are trying to say negative things, and all that's doing is driving people towards us to make them see exactly what we're doing and the reason that we're growing so fast. And yes, yeah, it's crazy. And then so people text me, I'm like, hey, are you healthy? This is my new game for people. I'm like, are you healthy? And they try to pitch me on something, and they either say yes or no. Either way, I'm like, well, you need these products. They're the best in the industry.
That's right.
The lowest prices you can get anywhere. And they're like, oh, I'll check them out. And you can't argue with that. So it's really cool. All right. So yeah, we've got an awesome lineup of speakers here today. We got Curry Russell, Trisha Curtis, Tracy Walker, and Tori Cuevas. Who wants to go first? Raise your hand. Nobody's raised. Oh, I saw Curry's go up first. All right, Curry Russell, what do you got for us today?
Number one, you guys are the greatest owners in the history of network marketing. I will say this openly. I will say it to anybody. Every single time somebody finds something that might not be, I don't want to use the word right, but just like the pricing, when things are brought up and found, Ben makes adjustments instantaneously to make things right for us. I've seen it so many times. I've never seen in the history of my history, and I'm only 9 years into this industry, a product that when it's out of stock, people get angry.
Thank you.
I've never seen this ever. Factor 4 may be the greatest product I've ever heard of. And I will tell you, there's a person who I've become friends with in this company, and when she was struggling and needed that product, somehow they made it happen for her. And I will tell you, these leaders, these owners, you guys are so great. And I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you for everything you've given us. All right, let's jump into some training. Guys, I'm going to go back to the very, very beginning. So when I first got started, I didn't even know I was in a network marketing company. And I kind of wish every single one of you treated it as if you didn't know you were in a network marketing company. Imagine if you was just in the referral business. If you just only knew that all you had to do was share your tour link and you didn't have to worry about building a network marketing business. All you thought about was, you know what? I'm just going to share this with as many people as possible and only focus on my front line. I'm just going to just share. When we started in January, I didn't understand the comp plan. I didn't understand all the levels and matrices and blah, blah, blah. I didn't understand any of that, but I knew that I had a tour link to share. And all I had to do was share it with enough people front line. Every single one of you have the exact same. No. I'm going to go back. I'm going to say something. I've never had personal relationships with people. I actually had a call with Ben about this just a little bit ago. I've lived my life, 80% of my life as an adult in hotel rooms, traveling around the world, installing 911 call centers. I did that for 20 plus years. I don't have a church. I don't have a family, like a membership to bowling or, a group of people I go hang out with on a regular basis. Most of you have a bigger advantage than I do. You have people that know, like, and trust you who will take a look at your tour link and they will take a look at the products. Listen, I had a friend come over the other day. I gave them products. I was like, look, try these products out. I gave them whole bottles because I was like, these are $8.95. I can replace them real fast. So I can give you my whole bottle, let you try it out for a month. If you want to be a member, be a member. Guys, I see people packaging up the new patches. They're buying extra packs of patches, putting the daytime and the nighttime patch in a little sleeve and using that to give away as samples. You should be building this as a referral business faster than any company in the history that there's ever existed and not worry about all of the other details because you can't control the other details. The only thing you can control in LiveGood is sharing that tour link. You can't control where people get placed in the matrix. You can't you can't control any of the matching pays. The only thing you can control is literally the fast starts. You can control the fast starts all day long because you can just go one person after another person after another person and invite people like crazy.
That's right.
We're just coming, and it hurt my feelings when Ben just said that we only put 4,800 people or 4,800 bronzes came in because I was like, we've just broken like 12 solid weeks of 5,000 bronzes and we hit 4,800. I was like, oh, we went down to, but we understand it's the end of the summer. We understand people are going on vacation. We understand people are getting ready to go back to school. There's lots of things that people it wasn't their focus for a week or two. Totally fine. Do you know what's going to happen in the next 90 days? Guys, I put a challenge out to all the diamonds. I put a challenge out to all my golds and above. September 1st, we're doing another 90-day blitz. September 1st, we are launching again. And my personal challenge to my leaders is 200 people in 90 days. 200 frontline people in 90 days. Do you know that if I said this to regular people, it's overwhelming. The idea that you're going to invite 200 people, but in LiveGood, inviting enough people to get 200 to a $9.95 business, that's a drop in the bucket.
Yep.
Like there's a guy in my team who just made some Facebook posts because he's got some following. I think he's broken close to 1,000 people.
Yep.
And I'm like, I haven't put 1,000 people in. That's like, I'm sad that I'm not the leader above that guy. Like, why am I not at that level? And we won't talk about 1,000 match pays. like we won't even talk about what 6 months from now, 1,000 match pays is going to give him. So I've been preaching this since January 13th.
Yep.
if you haven't put 100 people in, you ain't started yet. You ain't even started. And I know Ben, and I know Nader, y'all, like, if you can put 100 people in 2 years, if you are going to win and be at a diamond level, I don't know too many of the diamonds who haven't put at least 100 people in. And that's just the way it is. It's a $9.95 business. What's that? $1,000? 100 people. You've only brought in $1,000 a month for the $9.95. Guys, we got to run. We got to run. So my challenge to all of you listening, September 1, we are literally resetting, and we're going after 200 frontline new members. Some of those are going to be distributors. Some of them aren't. But if we get 200 members, imagine the people who you've already brought in, how many people you're going to help make checks for the next months and months and years. Because this isn't about just you making money. This is about the people in this organization who you're actually blessing because of the system that Ben and Nader have brought to us. Guys, this is the greatest thing ever. And I challenge every single one of you to go on a 90-day run and launch again. So, Ben, that's where we're going.
I love it. I love the big challenge, the big goals, 200 people in 90 days. That's a little over 2 people a day.
That's right.
Per person. That's definitely doable, no doubt, with what we've got, but definitely takes work and focus and commitment. So thank you so much, Curry. Awesomeness. And I will mention 2 things real quick. First of all, I want to apologize to Trisha for saying the wrong name. I don't know why I had Curtis in my name. I know your name is Trisha Costa. You rock. We'll bring you on next. But factor 4, running out of stock. One thing it is still available in the everything packs, both the main everything pack and the no CBD everything pack. So if you order those packs, it will include your factor 4. And as we talked about, the rest of the factor 4 will be in the next few days, by next week. So thanks again, Curry. You rock. Let's go out to Arizona. Trisha Costa, what do you got for us?
Hello. Oh, let me put my timer on. I always put my timer on so I don't go too long, you guys, because I like to talk. So in respect to your time here, super excited. We are going to Mexico today.
That's right.
We are going to hang out in Mexico until Monday. So super excited about that, to hang out with the leaders here. And I loved what Curry said. And after hearing him, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll change what I was going to talk about. So we're just going to go with it. So I love what he talked about, but I want you guys, the people that are listening to us, the leaders, right? Recruiting has always been easy for me. And as Curry was talking, I thought of Ben, I think it was yesterday or the day before, when you said, success is in my DNA. And I'm like, yes, some people just have it in them. It comes easily. For some other people, they really have to work on it. And I had a conversation yesterday with Whitney Johns, who I believe is number 7 on the leaderboard right now. And she's here in town. We're going to Mexico together. And, we were talking about the fact that not everybody can do what we do, right? For me to recruit 200 people, it's not that difficult, especially in this company. I had never done that before in any other company. So I want you guys to know that if you are not Ben, if you don't have it in your DNA, right? You struggle with becoming an entrepreneur. It's not something that just flows and comes easily for you. You can still hit diamond in this
Amen.
company. And I was so excited to see that lady Maria in Spain that got to diamond with just 11 people. And I think out of the 11, maybe 7 quit. So those 4 people took her all the way up. So if you are not an influencer, because I have so many of you that reach out to me and you pour your heart out and you say, I'm insecure. I have image issues. I can't post selfies like you do, Trisha. You know what? You can also succeed here. Even if you can't have that kind of influence, even if you can't bring 100 people in or 200 people in, if you are loving and caring and sharing, and you're going to pour your heart out for these people that are joining you, you can take them to bronze, you can take them to silver. And I got to tell you guys, my situation, I have a team of 5,000 and I'm not diamond. Do you know why? Because I recruited too many people. So I just wanted to say that there's like two sides of the coin. Yeah. So there's not just one way to build here. You don't have to be me. And I'm very comfortable in front of the camera. I love doing videos. I can be on stage. It's my personality. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be Whitney Johns, who's beautiful and you know, really great with just building a brand online. You just can be yourself. You can be an introvert. Just be yourself. And even if you just bring in 3 people and you really pour into those 3 people, and I'm telling you this because a lady joined me from Brazil. Her name is Edna. She may be listening, even though she doesn't speak English. She listens to everything now in a week that she's been in. She's awesome. And she's doing these Zooms, and I do Zooms with her every single night in Portuguese. And I'm blown away because people are showing up. So I asked her, how are you getting people to show up for these Zooms every single night? And every night they become bigger than the previous night. And she already brought in a team. She's close to silver in just like 5 days. Yep. And she said to me, well, what I do is I brought in 3 people. And then I reached out to those 3 and I said, okay, I'm not going to let you hang up until I have your first 3 people. Who are they going to be? Let's call them together and let's invite them to the Zoom tonight. I'm going to get their phone number and I'm going to text them the link 30 minutes prior to the Zoom. And then I'm going to text them again right before. So if that's more of your personality, instead of, you know, recruiting a ton of people, you want to recruit a few and really hold their hand and get them to the next level and to the next level. It's incredible what can happen here. Just a little strategy, because we have a 2x15 matrix. Yes. If you have a 3x3 organization growing, you guys, the overage, that is the spillover, is insane over time. So if you cannot do what Curry does, what I do, what Whitney Johns does, or Tori Cuevas, or Tracy Walker, you know, some of our leaders here, it's okay. You can still go all the way to the top in this company, right? 3 people. And you can go all the way to diamond like Christopher Hopkins did. And then you have me with a team of 5,000 and I need my third leg of diamond, right? So I just want to give you guys another perspective so you're not intimidated by us because you don't need to be one of us to go all the way to the top. You can actually pass me if you are building a very strong 3x3 organization and go all the way to crown diamond. So thank you guys. And just want to say before I send it back to you, Ben, like Curry said, you guys are hands down the best owners I have ever worked with in my entire life since 1998. So I have been around for a long time. And I want you to know I appreciate the 4 of you more than you will ever know, because I have something to compare to. And the appreciation is definitely here. So thank you, and back to you.
Thank you.
Solid.
Very cool. Well, great message. Great job as usual, Trisha. And you're totally right. I mean, both of you guys said the same thing, Trisha and Curry. Anyone can do this. Doesn't matter your background. And I love what Tori said last week. I'm excited to hear what she's got this week as well, where it doesn't matter if you've had success anywhere or here yet. You have a story immediately when you order those products. Yes. You can tell people, hey, I just saved $50 on my first product order. Ask me how. Like, it's such an easy business. And then when people see these products, they will try them. And with an unconditional 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee, there's literally no risk for people to try them. And even with that, as we always talk about, there's no returns. People continue to buy them. They reorder, and tell their friends. And that's how we're growing so fast. So thank you again, Trisha. Great job. Speaking of Tori, we'll save Tracy for last today. Let's go out to Texas. Tori Cuevas, excited to hear what you got.
Hey, good morning, you guys. And congratulations to everybody that has ranked up and joined the best company on the planet. You're going to have to give me a little bit of grace. Unfortunately, I am one of the platinums that's supposed to be there with Trisha going to Mexico, and I caught COVID and had to cancel my trip. So, but I will tell you this, even though I, technically have it, and I feel a little under the weather, I promise you I contribute the quickness of my healing to the best products on the planet. And trust me, my husband is shoving all of them down my throat around the clock. So listen, I do have some very specific messages for you guys today. And one of them is LiveGood etiquette, okay? And this is something that really hasn't been talked about before, or if it has, I might have missed it, but I want to talk to LiveGood Nation right now. And one of the things is, as we have absolutely dominated this industry, we need to carry ourselves appropriately, and we need to be representing LiveGood the best way that we know how. And because we have a target on our back right now, we can't give them more ammunition, right? And so here's the thing that I want to talk to you guys about. Number one is, if you are a LiveGood member and you are a part of any of the groups, I have seen this in a lot of groups where we have the LiveGood testimonies, and people use those groups to share LiveGood and to grow their awareness, grow their friends' awareness. So they invite them to the groups. But then what I'm seeing is, if there's questions being asked of people that are not familiar with LiveGood yet, and they're sitting there browsing and they're reading the incredible testimonies, but then the second somebody has a question about how do I get this? Well, remember, most times they have been invited to go to that group by somebody already in LiveGood. And we want to honor and respect each other and create a culture of respect, so that what I have seen is somebody ask a question, and then there's 20 LiveGood associates putting their link underneath that one person's question. And remember, that's not our prospect. Somebody already invited that person to the group. So I just want to encourage us for LiveGood Nation to handle ourselves in the most respectful and professional way, and honor your fellow LiveGood member, not trying to steal business. This does not need to be a cutthroat business. All right. There is enough people in this world that we don't have to go after somebody else's prospect. Okay. And then I want to talk to you guys about, we talk about how to grow our network and our reach, right? And so oftentimes you've heard different strategies of going into MLM groups and maybe sharing LiveGood, or maybe creating more followers, finding more followers in there. But there's some things that I have seen that I want to bring to people's attention too, and here's the reason I'm doing it, is because I represent LiveGood and you represent LiveGood, which means you represent me. And you represent my purpose, and you represent my family. And I don't like seeing my family or my reputation tarnished because we might not know how to conduct ourselves in a professional manner, because you might be new. So please take my constructive criticism as I am mentoring you. I'm mentoring LiveGood Nation so that every single one of us can have the best chance possible to succeed and represent ourselves well. So I have seen people go into these MLM groups and offer to pay for people's memberships, and I will pay for you to sign up. I will pay. You guys, listen, the reality is, when you do that, first of all, we are devaluing the best opportunity. That's the most affordable thing already. It's $40 to become an affiliate, and it's $9.95 membership, which also, if they choose just to become a customer member, counts towards your member requirement to rank up. So there's absolutely no reason that we are trying to manipulate this, that we are trying to go in and pay for other people to join us, because you're conducting yourself in a disrespectful and dishonoring way. You're disrespecting LiveGood's opportunity by not giving it the proper value that it already has, by thinking that it's too expensive to join the most unbelievable opportunity on the planet as it is. So you don't need to go in and try to manipulate to gain business. And first and foremost, if you think that you have to go and pay for somebody to join your business, do you think they're even going to do the business? Okay, so you're not going to gain any traction by doing that. So I want to bring that to your attention. Don't do it. It's not necessary. And then the third thing is, really, what is your message when you're sharing LiveGood? you know, I see a lot of people, and, you know, thank goodness, one of the ways in the compensation plan is that we can earn a residual income in the matrix. But that should not be your number one focus of attracting people to this opportunity. And here's why. When we have people amongst LiveGood Nation saying, you can join and you can get paid $2,000 and do nothing. First of all, you can tell me that and I would think it's a scam, right? So we're giving people a perception that is not realistic. All right, it is built into the compensation plan, but we don't know how long that's going to take. And, you know, that could take 5 years before somebody sees that type of return. But the reality is, if you're promoting, come into my business and do nothing, but then you're complaining because your business is not growing, guess what? You just promoted, come in and do nothing, and then you're getting nothing. Okay, so you've got to remember, keep the main thing to keep this thing moving for everybody is that we have an unbelievable wholesale membership that provides unbelievable pricing to the best products on the planet. So encourage them to come in, be a member, and then share with others to help other people save money. I never solicit my business as you can come in, earn $2,000, do nothing because I'm going to get nothing. All right. And if you've come into this business and, you know, like me, I have put in my whole family and, you know, my husband, my children, everybody is a member, but also everybody is utilizing the benefits of this membership. But if you have come in and you've gotten your two, but your two is your husband and your daughter, and then you haven't done anything beyond that, but then you're getting frustrated, I want to back up and say, listen, have you actually even started yet? Because to me, that just looks like you have done what you should do to benefit everybody in your family, which is fantastic. But then now it's time to start having some conversations. Now it's time to start reaching out. Now it's time to stop depending on just fishing on Facebook. And if you don't catch anything, you feel like this is a failure. Your perception has been skewed. And this takes having a real conversation, because whenever you experience the benefit of this membership, just like I said last week, your instant gratification is when you place your first order and you could say, I saved $20. Yes. I just saved $50. That is your instant gratification. I'm still having conversations with team members, and I'm like, I just want to know kind of what your view is about LiveGood and what your expectations are. And the majority of them have said, I haven't even ordered products yet. Well, ding, ding, ding. That's your number one. That's the number one priority that you should make. And so what I did is went back through, talked to her about her goals. What is she looking for? What are the things that she would like to improve? And then that afternoon, she said, I'm absolutely going in to place my first order. She's been a member for 2 months. Do you know what I know will happen from that? Once she gets on product and starts experiencing what all of us have experienced and fallen in love with, she even said it herself. Once I know that I love these products, I will have no problem sharing. You guys, so if you feel like there has been a stall in your business, you might want to back up and go follow up with your team members and say, how are you enjoying the LiveGood products? And if they haven't started on products yet, that's your first clue that why your business has stalled out, is because they don't know what they don't know and they haven't experienced what we have to offer. So let's make sure to back up, go follow up, have those conversations, get them started on some products. They're the most affordable products out there on the marketplace. And when you do, I think you're going to see the engines rev back up and momentum start carrying forward again, even without future prospecting, which I always encourage you to do. But your team members who haven't yet experienced the full benefit of LiveGood is going to have a different perception and perspective and start moving forward with you. And that's what we all want. So that's what I had to share today. Trisha and Whitney and the rest of the crew, I wish you safe travels to Mexico. I so wish that I was there with you, but I will definitely make it the next time. God bless you guys. Thanks.
Awesome. Great message, Tori. Great stuff. Thank you so much. And yeah, I've got a lot to kind of comment on that. But yes, once people get on our products, they are a customer for life. they see, they feel that these products work. They know they're helping them. The prices are prices they can continue to buy them without having to compromise anything in their life, and it works. At the same time, groups, having Facebook groups, there's always going to be people who find that next shiny object, who go to the next company, and who go and who kind of try to hit everyone in that LiveGood group on their next thing, talking about how great their next thing is and how they should go over there. So just be careful with groups. That's gonna happen, guys. Just because they're in LiveGood, just because, and this is the cool thing about LiveGood. Even people in other companies can use our products. We have a lot of people who are promoting other projects, other companies, building other businesses, who are in LiveGood, who are using our products and buying them every day. I actually had someone the other day send me a text about this exact situation. Someone was in a LiveGood group. Someone in LiveGood was in a LiveGood group, pitching everyone in that group on a different opportunity. And they're like, can you terminate them? And I'm like, look, no, we don't do that. They're whatever. People can use product. They can promote whatever they want. And how is terminating them going to stop them from harvesting your group and doing the same thing and pitching more people? They're still going to do it. Kick them out of the group if you're worried about it. And I look at this person who they're claiming is cross recruiting. They had just ordered LiveGood products that morning. Like they're a customer. They're buying product. They love our products. And that's the whole point. People can be in whatever they want. Once they try these products, they're a customer for life. And guys, I promise you, that's what happens. I had another guy, complain to me that he didn't get any spillover. I'm like, have you tried the products? Have you tried? No, I'm going to try them once I make money. I'm like, guy, you need to try the products. I'm like, are you healthy? He's like, no, I'm overweight. I've got diabetes, all this stuff. I'm like, you need these products. You're going to save way more money on these products and get healthy, which is worth way more than any spillover you're going to get. And then he yells at me the next day and tells me he quits. It's just when people try the products, if he's in that, I mean, you want to lock people in. You're totally right, Corey. Get them on the products. Once they're on the products, they're in for life. They're much more likely to go promote, to share, to build, and to continue, talking good stuff about LiveGood. Even if they do go to a different company, they're still going to be a customer, still going to buy the products, and still going to order. So awesome stuff. Thank you so much. Let's close it out. Go out to Atlanta, Georgia. Tracy Walker.
Thank you so much, family. It's always a pleasure to be before this amazing panel. And just really quickly, Ben was telling the story about the gentleman who he checked his numbers. And what came to my mind is, how they say, you think you can lie to others, but two people you can't lie to are yourself and the Most High. Well, you can't lie to Ben, because Ben can go back there and see those numbers. Okay, so don't even think about it. It live good. All right. I love something that Tori said as well, which was, we talked about this before in reference to the marketing message, right? And what I thought was so key was the idea of devaluing what is already super duper value, right? And you guys know I love this book, right? So I went right to a passage in here, because literally in chapter 5 of The Science of Getting Rich, the chapter is called Increasing Life. What Wallace D. Wattles talks about is that when we have to get rid of the thought of competition. Okay, we have to get rid of operating in a competitive space. He says you are to create, not compete for what's already created. And he has a couple of bullet points. One thing, he says, you do not have to take anything away from anyone. Number 2, you do not have to drive sharp bargains. See, guys, you do not have to try to take something that is already valuable at the cost, at the price point that it's at, but now you want to drive even more of a sharp bargain to get the person in, which is why Tori is saying then they're not going to do it, right? Because there's no skin in the game. And I'm going to be honest, this is still, from the recruiting side, from the building side, it's a business opportunity, and businesses cost. The great thing about network marketing businesses is that they usually are less expensive than a traditional franchise, right? You don't need 1.5 million like you do a McDonald's, or you don't need 250,000 like you might need a Subway. You can get started here for $40, which there's no other company legitimately that can offer that type of buy-in, pay it one time, not have to give equity to the company, not have to go through the company's lenders to get a loan, not have to use all these suppliers to order your stuff and all. You literally are free at that point to market the way you need to market, as long as it's moral, legal, and ethical. And so I want you to keep in mind that you don't have to cheat. You don't have to take advantage. You don't have to do that in these Facebook groups. It is actually against the science of getting rich. It is an opposition to getting rich. So if your goal is to make money and get rich, then you need to follow the laws that are aligned with that. And I'm sure for some of you guys that are more on the biblical side, I'm sure there's some laws over there that tell you not to do that either, right? So go find those and use those if that makes you happier. Now, last thing is what I wanted to share and bring to the table was a little formula, right? And this formula I learned from a mentor of mine several years back. And the formula is this: desire plus skill times faith equals success. Okay, so what is success right now from a formulaic perspective? So number one, you have to desire to want something. We all know that. I mean, Science of Getting Rich talks about that. The what is it? Napoleon Hill. That book talks about, yes, Think and Grow Rich. Desire is the number one thing. Okay, so we all have to walk in the door with that. But desire alone doesn't get you there. All right. So Trisha talked about, you've got to be able, you might not have the skill that Ben has. You might not have the skill that Trisha has. You might not have the skill that Curry or Tori has, but you have got to develop a skill. Okay. And sometimes this might be your first opportunity or your second opportunity, and you don't know what your skill is. So yes, if you're comparing yourself to someone who's been in since 1990, they've had time to develop their skills and they know, hey, this is what I'm good at. They've been through trial and error already. They've already had the company that they didn't make any money in. They've already had the company where all their people left. They've already had these experiences. And so they carry that with them to the next one, and they carry that with them on their journey. And through that, they begin to build their skill sets that are in alignment with who they are. And so I want you to really, really harness that concept that Trisha talked about, because you might be in your position now to actually be building your own skill. Give yourself some grace. Figure that out. You're not in a race against anyone here in LiveGood. You're not in a race against Tim or against Ferdinand or against the young lady in Spain. You're not in a race. The only thing you should be doing every day is getting better and better from your yesterday's outputs. Okay. So that's the skill. Now, once you have desire plus the skill, then now you multiply that with faith. Okay. You don't multiply it with more skill. You add skill to your desire, but the way that you multiply your results, right, would then be through your faith. And I'm telling you right now, there are days, there are weeks, there are all types of times where I look at my LiveGood business, and some days I am jumping out the bed like, this is the best day ever. And then other days I'm like, this sucks, right? And honest, because it's business and you have to look at it like that. Collectively, LiveGood is doing amazing. And that is the thing that you have to keep in your psyche, is that, okay, if the company is still churning out, if there is still momentum, if there is still activity, we still have 5,000 people a day. We still have 23 to 25,000 people a week. We still have, this many this many bronzes. And if that's still happening, then you have to believe and borrow the faith of Ben, of Nader, of Ryan, of Lisa, and your leaders as you're continuing to go. And so all I want to encourage everybody to do is, yes, give yourself some time, but work on your skill. Don't lose your faith because you're not as proficient in somebody else's proficient skill. Learn your own, and I promise you that over time is how we're looking at this. Guys, we've only been in this business for 7 months. I mean, me 7 months, the company like 8, right? And we're moving so fast that you're trying to compress what people normally take 3 to 5 years to do. You're trying to compress it in a month because somebody else has been able to do something miraculous in a month, but you didn't walk those shoes. You didn't bring those skills. You didn't bring that tenacity or whatever the circumstances were. You got yours. Okay. So walk in your shoes, do what you need to do, increase your desire, build on your skill set and multiply with your faith. And I promise you, okay, you're going to be up and down, but overall, you're going to be on an incline like stocks. Okay. Stocks are like that. They go up and down daily, but over time, you want something that's actually increasing over time. So I think that's what we have here at LiveGood. I just want everyone to stay on track. So with that, back over to you, Ben.
Wow. Good job.
I love that energy, Tracy. Every week, you are awesome. And great message. I hope you guys got that message. So I wrote down desire, skill, and faith. You guys have to have the desire. You've got to have the want. You got to want it before you go out there and get it. You build up the skill. It's okay to fail. It's okay to suck at the beginning. You figure out what you're good at. You focus on that, and you keep building, and you believe it's going to work. You have the faith. And
Amen.
If you guys do that, and just, I mean, and I promise you, you try the products, that faith is going to be built a lot more strong, a lot faster, built bigger. Yes, but great message also. You know, the cool thing about this business and really so many businesses is you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the fastest. Everybody can win here. Yeah, you might not be making $100,000 a month like Crown Diamond, Tim Miller, but hey, you can make $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. Maybe you can get to $100,000 a month. Everybody can win. It's not about who gets there the fastest. It's not about who has the biggest organization, who has the biggest check. You guys go out there, make it happen, build it, and believe, and it can happen. So,
thank you. Whoa. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Couple of things, ladies and gentlemen. I'm blown away. I've been taking notes. Curry Russell, thank you for getting the heads up warning that you're telling your team to go out there September 1 and get 200 people. Ladies and gentlemen, Curry knows how much I love him, but he just kind of spilled the beans. So today, Friday, it's the first day of the week for us. Go out there and tell everybody that's ever shown you an overpriced product, have them tour the page, because Curry Russell's team is about to go not saturate, but go after a whole bunch of people. So thank you, Curry, for telling us that. Rest of the company, go get him now, because Curry Russell just set up the channel, number one. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, we all heard Trisha Costa's story. I actually just got off the phone with her friends that are going to Mexico with her. Let's remember, just like we shared, you don't have to be a superstar and live good. It doesn't take any selling to tell people that they need to get healthy and stay healthy in an affordable way, especially after what pandemic brought the awareness. All you got to do is go out there and share, and you never know who's going to join your team, because that video that Ben created works. Look at Trisha Costa. Again, I'm not picking names. It's not an Academy Award. But the truth is, because we're a 2x15 force matrix and because we compress, we don't play games with so-called leaders. Trisha Costa saw the video. This is her story. Go back to our YouTube channel and watch the Friday's video after you go after all your contacts today. She came across the link. She was 2 minutes into Ben's video. She was looking for her credit card to upgrade. You never know, as you're out there sharing our products at these prices, sharing our model, sharing our love. LiveGood's L stands for love. You never know who's going to refer who's going to refer who's going to bring the next Costa, who's going to bring the next, all of these. I don't want to throw names out. It's all about all-out massive action, ladies and gentlemen. All-out massive action. The network marketing companies out there sending out warning letters about us. Warning. Why? Because they know the gravy train of making a product for $10, great products, but selling them to a single mother, and like Ben said, making them garage qualified, just so people on top are going to get paid, is over. Ben and I, and Lisa and Ryan and I, we didn't come up with this club membership. We recognizing that this is the future, and a legend, a guy who's launched some of the biggest companies in the industry, Ben Glinsky, who walked away from it all, came back in to help you to cash in. This is Friday. Today's the first day. I love you, Curry Russell, but thank you for creating a huge momentum for the next 10 days of August, because, ladies and gentlemen, his team, September 1st, is going to go get all your friends. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, two things there. Curry's not getting everybody.
I know.
We have, I want him to get, I'd love for him to get everybody, but guys, we have less than, barely over 600,000 people in the country, which is huge. But there are billions of people out there that need these products. We are not going to run out of people. But at the same time, listen, Otter, go out there today. It's first day of the week. Get people in today. Let them see 3,000 people join today, 3,000 tomorrow. And by Thursday, you know, people, they can't say no. And once they see the products, they're going to want to try the products. They're awesome. But one other thing, we didn't change people's buying habits. We're just smart enough to recognize that buying habits are shifting, and the people who are aligned in front of that and positioned to take advantage of it are going to win. And so I do believe that other companies are going to see this and at least one day recognize that what they're doing isn't working anymore and switch to a membership model. So there's going to be competition coming. And I think that's a good thing. I think we have such a huge advantage as far as time and as far as number of products and everything that we're doing. And at the same time, we can operate on lean margins that a lot of companies won't even are scared to even try to compete with. So all very, very exciting, very positive things. We've got a huge head start over everyone, and we are just getting started. This is just the beginning, guys. So awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing all of your knowledge, wisdom, tools, tips, strategies, awesomeness. You guys rock. Ryan, you want to add anything? Close it out.
That was a Firestarter Friday there. Wow. Tracy, you absolutely brought the fire. That was incredible. Thank you all very much. Congratulations, everybody.
Awesome.
Thank
Lisa,
you.
got anything you want to add?
Guys, keep it up. You guys are doing amazing. Love the tips. Love the energy. Love you guys.
Rock on. All right. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep up the great work. We got a lot of exciting things coming down the pike, and you guys are on fire. So that's all we got. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.
Let's go get tour takers. Get tour takers today, not